I think I jumped on here and didn't adjust my sound stuff. All right, that looks like it's right. Cool. Hello, Levi. Yeah, future reference, if you get a random call from me at like 11 o'clock at night, you don't have to answer it. Did you get your video done? The one I interrupted? Good. Okay, cool. Hey, Rachel. How was the movie last night? Or Friday night, I should say. Hey, prisoner. How you doing, friend? Good to see you. Probably going to be planning to get your reaction up next Sunday. I still have to record it, but that's the plan. I actually just have to get 2 more videos done and I'm done for the year. So if I can maybe get them both done today, I could take the rest of the month off from doing videos, which I wouldn't mind. Levi, sorry, what's the name of that Ulcerate album again? I want to put it in my videos to check out, hopefully today. hmm Cutting the throat. Okay, that's what I thought. So, okay. Oh, got it.
That won't come out of the carpet.
No. Well, that's good, Rachel. I'm glad you like the movie and a little refill on the popcorn and the drink. That's not a bad thing. The main song to check out is the song To Flow Through Ashen Hearts. The opening clean melody was so evil. Okay. Reading Ashen Hearts, now I'm thinking of Dark Souls. Ashen One. If you know, you know. Mhm. Chaotic yet catchy. Yep. So I got it here on my YouTube. So I'm going to save that. So I can check that out either today or sometime tomorrow. Oh, you're going to see Red One tomorrow? Nice. Speaking of Red One, yeah, it's a snowy day in Vermont today. Woke up to a couple inches on the ground, but it's going to warm up this week, so it's not going to last. Mhm. I don't mind. I like a white Christmas, but after that, I don't want to see any more snow. Mhm. 58. Redwood. That's the new one with the. Is that the one with the rock in it? Because yeah, I heard they said it tanked, but a lot of people are liking it. So if I don't think it did good for its first weekend because that's all apparently people care about. But I guess it's got some kind of long standing. It's a holiday movie. Of course, people are going to keep watching it. Hmm. They're having Dwayne Johnson fatigue. I'm doing okay, prisoner. You know, life be life in a lot these past few weeks. But we're here. We're hanging out, trying to make more improvements. I got my light a little bit better position now, so I think it looks better. Chris Evans, Lucy Liu, J.K. Simmons. Thank you. Saw a quick short of J.K. Simmons talking about working with those actors. Like, they're nice, but damn, Dwayne and Chris won't shut the hell up. Yes, Lucy Liu, then, now, forever. Yeah, so the plan for today is hopefully record those last two videos. Um, we like to decorate today and get that done. Tree is already up. She put the lights on this week. So we just have to decorate that and do our archway into the living room. And that's pretty much all we do. We did do this thing last year where we put wrapping paper on our closet door in the living room. Might do that again. She is my celebrity crush, and I completely understand why. Do you prefer Lucy Liu in Charlie's Angels or Lucy Liu in Kill Bill? The two videos are the one you requested, and the other one is a song from Saxon that Legend asked me to do, and it's actually a song about Motorhead in tribute to them. And since December 24th, 1945 is the date our Lord and Savior Lemmy was born, I'm going to do that for that week. So those two are the last ones I have to do for this year. Reaction videos, that is. I don't really have any other plans for other content right now. I know what the first video of the new year is I'm going to be doing. That's the Warnings cover of Enter Sandman. Um, and I do want to start working on a best of seven series video in the new year. The new episode of Metal 40 Plus with Horror Master just dropped on the channel about an hour ago, not even. And going into the next year, I want to start doing that with other metalheads. Levi, you're first. So if you can find some time in the new month, find an album that turns 40, your call, and let me know what it is so I can do research on it too. And we can schedule a StreamYard or a Discord call and we can record, not stream, record um, us talking about that album. Because in the new year, I want to do Levi, Ricky, Boss, me, Metal Mike, um, Big Ben, Metal Ben. I want to get him, and we'll see who else is out there would like to be involved. Oh yeah, that's fine, prisoner. Hmm. Oh, she's taking care of the cats right now. Hmm. Yeah, she just fed them and cleaning up after them. So doing what she does, great. Hey, boss. Boss, I was just saying that the latest episode of my Metal 40 Plus series just debuted today. It's me and Ricky. Going into next year, I want to continue that trend of collaborating with people on albums that turn 40, and I want to do one with you. We'll figure out a time of the year we're going to do it. I'm not going to be doing it on a weekly basis or a monthly basis. It's going to be kind of an as possible type basis because of my schedule. So, but yes, I'd like to do an episode with you. I want to do another one with Ricky. I want to do Levi, Metal Ben, Mike, any other of our metal friends out there that I can have on the channel to collab with. What are you doing for dinner tonight? We did a big to do last night. She cooked a great dinner. So I think tonight we're going to take it easy. I might just about, heat up a frozen pizza. Just do that. Because there's a lot of albums that turn 40 next year. We're going back to 1985. And there's a lot that came out that year. So Levi's first up. Levi's going to be the first one I do in the new year. Walter's in that crew too, so I'll definitely have Walt on to do one. The two old guys can talk about an album turning old. Well, hello there, Lateus, my lovely friend from the Netherlands. How are you today? Oh, really? I just add oregano, and if I have it, red pepper. I don't really add much anything else to it. I could do that, but don't have any. So I have a Tony's and I have a Red Baron. Tony's is a little bit. It's not as dense as the Red Baron one is. Doing all right, Lateus. It's a snowy day here in Vermont. Woke up to a couple inches on the ground. So, so just chilling in here right now, hanging with y'all. Mm. Yeah, we like I said, did a big to do last night cooking wise. So, kind of trade off. Just like Friday night, I think I had cereal for dinner because I was not hungry, and she was tired, and neither one of us wanted to cook. So, top 35 albums of the year, very tough. Well, that's the thing. Red Baron is $5.99 at the store, and Tony's not. Yeah, Tony's is like $4.99 at the store. So yeah, it's no secret. My album of the year is Midnight Hellish Expectations. I freaking love that album. I listen to it all the time. Granted, it's like one of the only albums I listened to this year because I don't have time. I'm envious of you guys who have the time to sit down and really digest these albums, and I don't. Hey, David Gilmour just put out a new album a couple weeks ago. I still have not time to really sit down and listen to that. And Levi gave me his number one. We were talking about last night, the Ulcerate album. I want to listen to that. 6 or 7 bucks. Yeah, but they're good in a pinch, and it's cheaper than ordering a pizza from a local restaurant or something like that. And a pretty good size one, so it satisfies the need. Mhm. I work night shift. One of the restaurants we go to, you can order anything off the menu at any time. I've really gotten blackened chicken Alfredo for breakfast. Hey, it's got protein, it's got the carbs in there. Everything's good. Oh, stretch. It is bingo day. Yes, it's Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, bingo. Makes me think when I went with the plane a few days ago, and someone came and sat next to me. The whole two rows of the plane were empty, and it wasn't his seat. And he was reading a Star Wars book and saying what he read out loud. uh, I mentioned this on the Friday night stream. I asked which is more annoying, people who crunch ice or people who chew with their mouth open. And he was also really gay. I was really confused. Did he want attention? Yes, he did. Um, Gay and a Star Wars fan? Yeah. Oh, you won a blanket a couple weeks ago. Gave it to my nephew for his birthday. That's nice. Yeah, nice. So yeah, what I was saying before about what's more annoying, because it made me think to when The Force Awakens came out, and I went to see it opening night in town, and the freaking theater was full. The one seat in the place that's free is the one right next to me. I'm right on the aisle. The guy sits down next to me with a drink in his hand. He finishes the drink and starts crunching the ice right next to me, and it was so freaking annoying. Trust me, I find chewing with your mouth open annoying too, but in that moment, I wanted to throttle this guy. Trying to concentrate on the movie, and I got going on over here. Motherfucker, get out of here. That was nice. I might have asked him, what is happening here? But my ears were messed up because of the pressure. Also, I was a bit sick. It took me 2 days before I finally got back my hearing fully. Ugh. So the pressurization of the cabin, working on your ears there, and being sick and your sinuses affecting it too. That helps. Speaking of sinuses, our friend Panda has been sick. Said she was running a bit of a fever the other day. Chewing doesn't bother me, but if it's right in my ear, I can hear and it hurts.
For the love of cats. What the fluff?
What the fluff?
By the way, they have baseball caps at the Humane Society that say "What the fluff."
Oh, okay.
They're part of the donation table.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to wipe faces and check tushies before
Mm-hmm.
they go into the bedroom. Scarlet doesn't argue. Magic does. Wiped her face, and she climbs into her spool. What's hanging out? Right in my direction. So I said, "You just did this to yourself."
Yeah, you set that up for me. Thanks.
I wiped her, and now the two of them are both standing right here looking at me going, "Door."
And you're like, no.
No, they're all right now.
You want to give it a couple more minutes just to make sure?
It's been long enough.
Okay.
I'll play the game.
Sometimes the kitties have a tendency to scarf and barf, and they just ate. So we try not to let them in the bedroom because what's in the bedroom? Carpeting, blankets, tough stuff to clean. If they stay in the kitchen where the linoleum is, it's much easier. So that's why we try to make sure the doors are closed to any of these rooms after they eat.
But they were demanding. They almost finished an entire can between the two of them.
Okay.
So they were hungry, but after that, I didn't put the dry food down yet.
Oh, right. Yeah. This just in, popular YouTube celebrity, it's Mr. Scott, is in jail for assaulting a person for chewing ice when asked for a quote. He said, "I would do it again. He deserved it."
I went right to John C. McGinley.
Johnny St. McKinley. There you go. Yeah.
Arthur.
It even overshadowed the Syrian revolution news. Yeah, that's happening. Syrian revolution. The CEO of United Healthcare got assassinated. Actually, not assassinated. Sorry, killed. There's a difference. And what else is happening? Republican Party's in shambles. Democrats are sniveling bitches. The usual. Hi, Bobby. Snow? Yeah, it's here, man. Come up and get it. Ah, there went my light. That was fun. Let's see if this stays now. Excuse me. I'm gonna get stay. There we go. All right, we're cool. Never mind. Nothing happened. You didn't see nothing. Oh no, it's fine. So at work, we're doing this thing till Christmas break, and they're posting a different. Huh?
I'm gonna shut this for a second.
Okay.
I haven't rinsed down.
Gotcha. So at work, we're doing this thing till Christmas break, and they're posting a different would you rather question. You scan the QR code and brings up the question. If you get at least 2 feet, we only got a couple inches out there. Would you rather eat cereal with eggnog instead of milk or eat a candy cane sandwich? Yeah, I'm making messes. I'm in Florida. No snow for me. I'm sorry, dude. I would probably try cereal with eggnog. Probably would have to be like a really sugary cereal like Fruit Loops or Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Krispies, something along those lines. A candy cane sandwich, that's something like the guy from Roll for Sandwich would do. If you don't know what that channel is, check it out. It's fantastic. Yeah, so let me show you guys real quick. So this is my light. This is my light. Okay. This is hot. This is the light I have over here. It's on this stand. And the stand is it's a tripod like this. Okay. Now I had it like this initially when I first started doing this setup. Then I made an impromptu stand over here that I set the light on. And this is the control for it. Okay. Turns it up, turns it down, turns it off, turns it on, changes the tint, that kind of stuff. So if I yank this a little too hard, it's going to bring the whole light down. Just like that. So I'm going to do this. There we go. And do that. Okay. The other option I have is just duct taping this thing to the back of my second monitor, which I might just end up doing that. Candy cane sandwich, really? Plus, there's different kinds of candy canes you could get. There's sour candy canes, the usual candy canes. I'm sure there's several different types of flavors out there. Be the leader of Syria now or a citizen of North Korea? Like as a former leader, you could maybe still get away, but you did a bunch of. That's the other thing that happens. South Korea, they declared martial law. Okay. If duct tape isn't working, use more duct tape. Damn right. Yeah, because this light used to just clip to the back of the dresser that I used to do my videos in front of. So it was right there, perfectly aligned up. Now I have to, kind of maneuver some stuff around, but it'll be okay. I'll figure it out. Yeah, South Korea was stupid. How can you mess up that bad? It is like one of those iconic world events, but in today's uh, up to the minute news coverage with social media and stuff just happening to us every freaking second, it's a blip on the radar. It doesn't really connect. People in this country especially be like, "Oh, they did that in South Korea. Oh, I wonder what I can find for Christmas." TikTok's supposed to be going away. The TikTok ban is supposed to go into effect January 19th. Um, TikTok is already telling people to go to this new app called Lemon 8, which is basically the same thing. Um, so I particularly don't give a shit if TikTok goes away. I'll feel bad because my guy Roy's been doing a lot of stuff on TikTok lately and having a lot of success on the streams there. So that's going to be a venue for him, an avenue, I should say, that's going to go away. Um, Also, my friend Panda goes live every morning, and I usually will like chit chat with her while I'm driving to work. Um, I'm not typing; I'm using type to text before anybody says anything because I'm driving. But if TikTok went away, I wouldn't be upset. I don't really do much on TikTok anyway. They're banning TikTok. They came up with a bunch of different reasons for it. Um, the primary reason they want to say is something to do with the fact that China is a majority owner of the company that runs TikTok, and there's a lot of companies that are involved with owning TikTok. But also, the government doesn't like it when people give out information on them and calls them on their shit. Um, and also, TikTok is taking money away from advertisers and other venues. It's taking users away from Instagram, Meta, Google, YouTube, things like that. And corporations don't like it when you take their cheddar. So they call up their buddies that they have in Washington that they've already paid for and say, that bill that's coming up that you could vote to ban TikTok? We want you to do that. And of course, Congress says, yes, sir, whatever you say, sir, because it was a majority vote across the board that banned TikTok like that. But we can't get any kind of help in this country for homelessness or child poverty or anything like that. That takes a lot of bipartisan messing around. Gotcha. No problem. Makes a lot of sense. Can you sense my sarcasm? Because I'm laying it on thick. Anyway. She has much stricter laws on privacy. The U.S. generally does not care as much, which makes this decision seem a bit weird. But they've implemented better internet laws after this. Hopefully, only fans won't get banned, so we can still enjoy your content on there. That's true. Yes, I may just end up doing that. So I'm broke as it is, so I think I have to do something. But I feel it's just geopolitics, not necessarily caring about its citizens. Yes. Mm-hmm. And the media can stop trying to make us all give a shit about the CEO from United Healthcare that got shot because people die every day. Police officers get killed in the line of duty. Firefighters get killed trying to save people. Soldiers get killed in combat. Do you hear about them on the weekly evening news? No, you don't. But a CEO from a HMO or a health maintenance company or whatever, he gets shot in broad daylight. That's major news. Death is not a tier system. Doesn't matter who you were, what you were, and how much money you have. If you die, that's the common denominator, people. So it's no more important than any other death that happens in this country, or company, or world. Sorry. Hi, Rhonda. Save me from myself because I'm going to go off on tangents here that I should not be doing. And Rhonda, I know you're going to ask. I'm not going to be able to play with you guys today because we have other stuff we have to do today. I'd like to get my 2 videos done for the month, and we had decorating to do. So I love you just the same, but I probably won't be able to do it. Yes.
Here.
Who's in here?
Somebody's following me around for attention. I went there. He's right here. I forgot to shut your door.
Hi, lady.
Come here.
I killed the CEO. No, I killed the CEO.
He's right
Hey, Striker, what's up, my man?
here.
Hello. Would you like to come up? I wouldn't mind it if you came up here. Come on up. I hear you crying.
I want attention.
Yeah, come up here so I can give you attention. Nope, she doesn't want it, so fine. Drinking some burba? You mean apple juice.
Come here.
Come here, you. Come here.
I want attention. My way.
Need to see Kat. There she is.
It's not
Okay.
you. I'm just finicky right now.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rachel. I missed that one. Okay. I don't know what that's about, but okay. Three fingers. Kitty, the real star of the channel. Yeah, tell the internet that, will you, please?
I found the third cat.
Yeah, she did, but, you know.
Donations, donations, donations.
Yes, we have to pay bills.
No, I meant donations.
Pay bills. No, we're not, Rachel.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. See, that's all the attention I get, so. Yeah, she found a third one. It's like, we're not getting a third cat. It's not happening.
I know.
Can I don't get? I need a cat. Go ahead. You can get a cat for yourself. That's okay. We don't need one. I know you come for the cats. Everyone comes for the pussy. All right. Where was? Scott is a cat in a human robot suit. Scott is a cat in a human robot. Scott is a cat in a human robot suit. Does that work for you? Lateus, good one. Good one. Totally respect it. Totally respect it. That's not untrue, which means it's true. True is true, untrue is false, not untrue is true. It's like non heinous. Yeah, I didn't see it, so I saw the one about the candy cane and the eggnog, but I didn't see the other one. There it was. If you hear noise in the background, the washer's going right next door here in the bathroom. Would you rather come to work dressed as Santa for a week or come to work and sing Jingle Bells at the top of your lungs for a week? I would come to work and sing Jingle Bells at the top of my lungs for a week because the people at the office would completely understand me doing that. Do you play Pokemon? No, I do not. I don't get Pokemon. I don't know what Pokemon really is. It's some anime stuff that I just don't care about. Speaking of work, we do have a lot of holiday stuff lined up. Actually, this week is a reindeer scavenger hunt. I don't know what that is, but we have 2 teams signed up for this week. So I'm doing mine Wednesday. And then next week, I think Tuesday night, we're doing our holiday party for work, which is going to be at some beer company in town, which I don't give a shit about that. But I picked that one too because I work in a kitchen and I will get really hot. So singing it is. There, yes, yeah. Mhm. We're doing a Toys for Tots thing at work too. We put our tree up at the office in the lobby last Thursday. That was fun. I was a fluffer, fluffing up the branches. So, and we also have to decorate our area because one of my coworkers she's painting a sleigh scene of some kind, as in sleigh ride, not sleigh, and and then we're going to kind of build the decorating around that. I'm off the day of our work party. Oh, does that mean you can't go, or you going to go or not? Would you rather find out your best friend is madly in love with you? He is. Or that your best friend doesn't see you at all as a best friend, rather he sees you as just some friend. Probably that, because there would be a lot less, you know, reciprocity and obligation involved. Because a friend in need is a pest, to quote Bobby Heenan. Kidding. Actually, my best friend's in the other room, and I know she's madly in love with me because how could you not be? You love me. You know it. I can go. It's just a 25-mile drive there and back. Well, yeah. Would you rather have Frosty the Snowman or Rudolph as a friend? Um, hmm. Probably Frosty because he would just come by once a year. We'd hang out outside, have a cup of hot cocoa, and chill. So there was a joke there, and I didn't even mean to make it. Genius. Oh, 10 p.m. to 7, you stock shelves at Walmart. Gotcha. Yeah, a buddy of mine is the Walmart south of us in Rutland. A buddy of mine's like an assistant manager there. Would you rather be CEO in the U.S. or former Syrian president? I guess the former Syrian president. He's still alive. I picked Rudolph because I'd be able to see in the dark, and if I'm in trouble, he can fly me out. That's a good point. I would just want to, eat Rudolph because venison's delicious. Plus, he was kind of an annoying bitch. He was emo. Walk the doggo. Da, 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 da. But he melts, and you would have to keep track of the magic so he could come back. Good point too. Yeah, I just figured Frosty just kind of shows up when it's cold out and there's snow on the ground, and we have that in spades around here. So he could kind of just show up. Hey man, what's up? Then he can fly away and go visit other people, and then go to Florida for the summer and drown down there, and then he'll be back in no time because he's magical. He never dies. He's made of Christmas snow. Excellent. Yeah, after all the snow we got, it's 35 out, and it's supposed to rain now, which is going to wash all this shit away. 45 here on Wednesday. I went to ADD parties. Yeah. Tomorrow, cloudy, snow likely in the afternoon, accumulation 1 to 3. So I think I'm wearing boots to work tomorrow. Amsterdam dance event. Gotcha. Yeah, I figured what the joke was, Lateus. Did you know there's a horror movie called Jack Frost? It came out before the Jack Frost movie starring Michael Keaton. Yes, I do. Yep. I don't think I ever saw it, but yeah, I'm quite familiar with that movie being. Yeah, it gets me confused that they did Jack Frost, the horror movie, and then Jack Frost with Michael Keaton. It's like, yeah. Oh, Lateus, I thought you were just, you wanted a couple of inches. So I ain't gonna judge. It's 49 right now. Is snow in winter always a thing there? Yes. How much we get is questionable, but you don't think you saw it either? Yeah. I don't think I saw either Jack Frost movie. It used to be every year here, but on the last 10 to 15 years, it's become more rare. We haven't had a lot of snow. We did not get a lot of snow last year. I remember that. It was cold, but we didn't get a lot of snow. But a couple years before that, we really got pelted with a lot of it. So yeah, we had our first snowfall now. It can go. Yeah. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I don't mind if there would be like snow on the ground at Christmas, and then after that, I never see another freaking flake. Fun fact, as a snow lover, I am cursed. I went to Switzerland, arrived 2 days after snow, went back, and now I heard forecast that it will snow again. Fuck my life. You're such a ray of sunshine, Lateus. The snow cannot be around you. You just give off that heat, that Netherlandian heat. Is that a word now? Netherlandian? Did I make that up? I don't know. Doubt it. But what's up, Nola? Good to see you, my friend. The older I get, I think I'm turning into my father. When it's too hot, I'm ready for the cold. When it's too cold, I'm ready for the heat. I'm right there with you, Rachel. I've been like that for a long time, so. Yeah, great. I'm hot. That's not a good thing in this situation. One thing I see I got to work on, you'll see a reflection right there. See that? You can see the reflection of my hand in the plastic. I also have a blanket over there. It's got skulls and crossbones on it. You can see the reflection of it in the plastic on this too. So I got to figure that out. And I did say this is the one piece of Christmas. I'm already sweating for God's sake. One piece of Christmas decorations I'm putting in here. My Darth Vader stocking. It's about to get hot in here because I'm going to shower before bingo. So I'll leave the chat on so you can all join me. Fantastic. Am I eventually going to have to do a shower stream of some kind? I don't know. I hang out with a guy from AEW named RJ City, and he does coffee in his underwear every Sunday live on YouTube. It's a thing. So Rachel showered on here. Lady Ariana's showered on here. People have taken us to the shower with them. It's not a bad thing. Also, the other thing I should do is give some of my instruments over there, including the guitar that Evelani got me some love today. I have not done much with those things in a bit, so I should get my hands dirty on that today. Do you think, and this requires some insight into the Dutch people, do you think we would prefer to be called Netherlandians or Hollanders? Hmm. You could just be called Nethers. Hmm. And no, Netherlandian isn't a word, so I did invent it. The nether regions. Hollanders makes me think of Hollandaise. So a Hollander also sounds like it could be a car. The new Ford Hollander. Um, Netherlandian, it's an interesting word, a little too long. American, Russian, uh, British, things that I can give you the answer if you want. Give me the answer. Definitely nether regioners. I like that. Hey, legend. Hollander or Holland is what people often refer to this country, but it's just two provinces out of 12. So most Dutchies hate it when you call them a Hollander. So as weird as Netherlandian sounds, I bet we prefer it. All right, let's make it a thing. Get Netherlandian trending. Write to your government, let them know. We want to be called Netherlandians. Even Dutch is, it's deceptive because in this country we have what's called the Pennsylvania Dutch, but the Pennsylvania Dutch are not Dutch. They're Deutsch. They're German. So Pennsylvania Dutch are actually Germans. So it's I don't know. What did you miss? Prisoner, I just renamed the country of the people of the Netherlands as Netherlandians. So I did that. Congratulations. You were here for history. Y'all sign up as a new party, the Scott and Dutch Netherlandian Revival Party. Take my name out of it. They're going to think it's Scotland. They're going to think it's the Scots. That country, not me. Although Netherlandian Revival Party is either a really cool tag team name or a new prog symphonic metal band. Yeah. Just make sure, Lataeus, I get the royalties for the name. I'll split it with you because you were here and you're my representative. Oh, God, no, please, prisoner, no, please, God. Please. Uh, you're not the King of Scots? I didn't say that. I didn't say I was, nor did I say I wasn't. But that name, the Scot and Dutch Netherlandian Revival Party, is going to make a lot of people think of the country of Scotland and not me. You're a phony! A big fat phony! I appreciate you guys, give me the vote of confidence here to lead your countries, but Come on. If enough people wrote your name in on the election and you won, that'll never happen, prisoner, but it's a nice thought. That way he has to visit. Well, if I was, I could visit. And do you have a cabinet there? What do you have as far as like, is there a president in the Netherlands or is it a prime minister? What is that? How does that work there? I don't know. Because I would have to, President-elect Trump is doing that with all his friends, giving them all government jobs. So I could just do that with all you guys. And we drink some beer in a nice cafe here and do a live stream. There you go. Prime ministers, you have a PM. Okay. So I'd be the PM of the Netherlands. And let's see. Probably make all drugs legal. Prostitution's already legal there too, so that'd be fine. What else can we do in the Netherlands? What else needs to be done there? I'm gonna build a wall and make Germany pay for it, because they know how to build a wall. Yeah, stuff like that. Hi, Sean. We're doing okay. These guys want me to be president of the United States and now prime minister of Netherlands. You have to sometimes meet the king, though. I'm going to beat the fuck out of the king. And I'm going to take the monarchy, too. That's how it works, right? Yeah, that's how it works, yeah. Prisoner, you got it. But in his younger years, the current king was called Prince Pils? Okay, was translated to Prince of Beer. And he was often photographed drinking beer, so I bet you'd like him. Well, I don't drink, so, But I'll get him liquored up, and then I'll beat the shit out of him and take his monarchy. Then I will declare war on Antarctica. Guaranteed victory. The Dutch king also flies his own KLM planes. Oh, good for him. See, Sean gets it. I've said before and I say it again. I'm sick of these old white guys running this country. You want another old white guy running this country? Ask yourself honestly and then answer honestly. A prisoner, you're going to need a team for that you, of course, are in charge of. So, pick and choose whoever you want from the chat to be in your team. I think a sack of potatoes is better than the current or next president, but I should refrain from saying things like that as I don't live there, I guess. You're not wrong. This is the system we have. We deserve what we get. It's as simple as that. The new head of the FBI, the CIA, or the ATF. I'm putting my daughter in charge of the CIA. I'm putting Walter in charge of ATF. And I'm putting my friend Dan Roberts, aka Sergeant Fury, in charge of the FBI. Is NSA still a thing? Would you rather be boss of NSA or FBI? Yes, NSA is still a thing. Um, hmm. We'd be better off giving the country to a 5-year-old girl who thinks Taylor Swift is a queen. True, ain't that the truth? Probably in charge of the NSA. They don't get. They just get flack for all the bullshit pat downs you get at the airport. FBI, they get trotted out on TV all the time for being politicized. Hey,
Bless you.
thanks. Slay! Ever sneeze and hurt your arm? Ugh. Probably having a heart attack. Who knows? Who cares? Thank you, Sean. Just means you're number one, dude. Remember the old Dane Cook super finger thing? The Sufi? That was a thing for a while. Not too long, but it was a thing. Who's to say Mr. Scott O'Ray isn't leading his own secret branch of the government? Yeah. Leading is not the word I would say. It's not so much a branch as it is a twig. Very fragile and easily broken. These are conspiracies I can get into. No, I'm a double agent for YouTube. Everybody that comes into my chat, I'm selling your information to third parties. Sorry. I'll be waiting the agents at my door later. Tremendous. Yes, the agents will be 5'5", blonde haired, big titted, really nice asses, and they will do your every bidding. Those are the agents I'm sending to you. Yeah, it's your staff for the strip club Department of Strip Club Safety, the SCS, if you will. You'll have to pick a head secretary. I'm sure you can do that. I get pages of this shit. I can go on all day. Double agent. Wow, I was only a single agent before I got fired from the force. That was before Grinder, though. Okay, none of that happened, but still. I have to go. Laura needs to get some more Christmas shopping done, and I have to go with her. All right, Sean, my friend, you be safe, bud. Send my love to Laura, please, and my love to you too, brother. You be safe. That's what I love about this chat. We can come in here, we can dog on each other, give each other shit, and when it's over, love you. She heard you? Cool. Safe, but also sound right. You're going to be recording right after the stream. Probably not right after the stream, but sometime this afternoon. I'd like to get them done. Must be cold over there. For any of the ladies or so inclined watching, I see a nip. Yeah, it's right there. Jealous? You should be. Mega Maid. Junebug. That's right. 20 years today we lost Dimebag Darrell. Yep, I did see a thing on Facebook about that. Thanks for noticing, Legend. Is there a better live video of Pantera at any time than that domination video from Russia in 1991? I don't think so. Have you all seen the new TV show Human versus Hamster? It's pretty entertaining. What is that? Human versus Hamster? This is an actual TV show, not something on YouTube or, streaming somewhere. Some jackass put money into this. They sell advertising for this. I have to know. No, there is not any better live video. Thank you for confirming what I thought. Seen plenty of live footage of the band. I got to see Pantera live twice. During the Far Beyond Driven tour and the Vulgar tour. But that domination video is just like so freaking iconic. Does Richard Gere host? I get that. I get the reference. Human versus Hamster is, I believe, a thing where people try to do things faster than a hamster. I'm watching the trailer now. It looks ridiculous. Wow. I know where it is. It's in your butt. So that's what it is. Oh my freaking god. I'm looking this up right now. This is a real thing. I don't remember the safe and sound line from Family Guy. It may have been, but I just don't remember it. All right, Human vs. Hamster. What is this on? Is this on HBO Max? If it's on HBO Max, I'll let it slide. I firmly believe if Dimebag and Vinny were still alive, Pantera would have gotten back together and we'd have at least 2 more Pantera records. I definitely think they would have done a reunion tour. I don't know if they would have been able to stand each other to write any new material, honestly.
I haven't gone to Twitter in a while, and suddenly I got the alert that you and Ashley were talking about the movie.
Yes.
Ask people, do we have to watch the first, the Spider-Man thing with Doctor Strange before watching it?
Well, it is. Yeah, it's kind of a lead up.
And are they both on?
They're both on Disney Plus. Yeah.
We just need to put the stuff.
Over here. No rush.
No, I went over to Twitter and I was like, "What is this alert?"
Mm-hmm. If Guns N' Roses could bury the hatchet, Pantera sure as hell could. True. They might have done it how they did Trend Kill with Phil recorded vocals elsewhere. Right. Yeah, I feel that. But I just don't know if, things would. It's over there. Oh, the water. Sorry. I just don't know if they would have been able to collaborate anymore, honestly. Doesn't mean they wouldn't have, but I just couldn't see it myself. But when they did the tour this year, I don't want to call it a reunion tour, a revival tour, or a tribute tour, whatever you want to call it, since they had Phil and Rex. Charlie Benante, Zakk Wylde, perfect guys to fill those spots. Oh, good thing I got in the show early because I had to be ready by 11:30. Uh-huh. You have 40 minutes. I don't think Diamond Vinny has many issues, Rex. Mm-hmm. No, it was all Phil. It was really all Phil. It airs on the Dish Channel 111, the Magnolia Network. I support the tribute tour 100%. Lots of younger fans never got to see true Pantera. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad they did it. That people could go out and experience that. Phil's in a much better place nowadays, mentally. He can handle stuff a lot better than he used to. So, and I think he honestly, genuinely feels like this is a good thing. Who has better step it? No, exactly than Zakk and Charlie. But here we are. Especially if you're going to have Zakk. His whole career has been stepping into the spot of giants before him. Plus, him and Dime were basically best friends, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zakk had to take over, the duties of guys like Randy Rhoads, Jakey Lee, That's a big freaking step. But he's a fantastic musician on his own, as well as having to step into those spots.
Do you need something to put them on, or?
Nope, that's fine. Thank you.
I thought it was a little early for eggnog.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, if you want to do some decorating this afternoon,
yes.
Ow, I do have a. Did you see that? Snapped it last night.
Yeah.
Will you please put peroxide on it? It's in the house.
It'll be fine.
Men.
Mm-hmm.
I
don't know, Latea. It's probably not much longer. So if you got to get going, it's okay. Everyone has lives.
We don't have anything going on today.
Like I said, I would like to record. We're going to decorate. I need to molest my music over here.
Laundry.
Laundry. We're doing laundry. I do have to brush off the cars at some point. I have to get gas. So I could do that tomorrow morning. It's going to be, well, it's like the 35 now. And then we're going to get more snow tomorrow, like another 1 to 3. And then Wednesday it goes up to 45. And maybe rain.
You want to place a bet? It'll be either in 0 digits on Christmas or 50.
Yeah.
And there was that Christmas, it was 70 degrees, and you and I were alone, and we walked down to the waterfalls.
You got a prisoner, yeah. Just rub some dirt into it, it'll be fine. Duct tape. Duct tape it.
Just I want to say something.
Go ahead.
Where's your gallery?
Mhm.
Like I said, your phone is more amped up.
There.
His phone's more amped up than mine.
Mhm.
All right, you did take pictures of her.
You saw me do it.
I didn't.
Paul Bailoff, Lane Staley, Dimebag, yeah. And it was a dark time for wrestling. A lot of wrestlers died in that time frame too. Mr. Perfect, Road Warrior Hawk, Boss Man. So, is that not an evil-looking cat?
She is not.
Yeah, she has anger behind those eyes. She doesn't like people.
She is a 3-year-old tortie.
Right there is the problem.
No. You said she.
All right, Lateus, love you, brother.
You didn't
Be
like
safe.
her face.
Yeah, her face is looking frickin' evil.
She doesn't like having her
I'm
picture taken.
pretty sure she's going to show up and try to bite our faces off.
No, she's going to show up, but it won't be to bite our faces off.
Yeah. Try to protect the family, but this one. Stockholm Syndrome, whatever you want to call it. Cult. I don't know.
It's called It's in the Blood.
Huh?
Judy, Uncle David, cats.
Yeah, I'm cutting it off.
No, you're not.
I'm saving yourself from you, dear. You're welcome.
Aunt Judy texted me back.
Tortitude, exactly. Don't need it. I got enough of it over here. And the other room, too. And at work.
You want to insult me?
And online. And everywhere else in my life. I'm good. I'm insulting her now. Okay, that's a new one.
Well, it's still early.
Mhm. Not much earlier. So.
Hmm?
Yes.
She got the paperwork back. They need the inventory paperwork filled out. I knew it used to be something else. And $100 check just to do the processing. I made her laugh when I explained the girl's reaction to the washcloth. And that they ran into, they were walking around the house looking to see, is it here?
Mm-hmm.
She said, I needed that laugh, but as your uncle would say, jumping Jesus on a popsicle stick. Remember, he would say the damnedest things.
Jumping Jesus on a popsicle stick. Is that gay? I think it's gay.
It was. It is.
I know. So, Jesus is gay. I'm just kidding. He never existed.
So, she's sending that first thing Monday morning, which means after she sells the car, she's going to get this proceeds.
Cool. We got bills to pay, so that's okay.
Have you heard me ask her for anything?
Nope.
Because she's taking care of all of it. Is the washer bothering your stream?
Nope.
Good.
Between the Buried and Me, I never listened to them, so I don't really have an opinion on them. I know the guys at Thralls love them. That right there says they're probably great. Waylon Jennings, Johnny Paycheck, in the span of 6 days in February of 2002. Yeah, early 2000s was not good. Here's one. What's one band you hope to see before they hang it up? It's a good question. I kind of thought about this pretty recently. There's no band that I really never got to see. The one band I would have always loved to see is Venom. And I know that's never going to happen. I don't think there's no band I can think of that I definitely need to see before they end it. I never got to see Maiden live, and I probably never will. I've just come to terms with that. My niece has seen Maiden live, and that's good enough for me. I know my sister's seen them several times. Um, I've seen Judas Priest, but it was recent Judas Priest. It's not the Judas Priest. Um, I've seen Metallica. I've seen Megadeth. I've seen Slayer, Testament, Exodus. I've seen Deicide, Cannibal Corpse. Um, I've seen Fear Factory, Machine Head, COC, Guar several times. Um, Butcher Babies. God, I've seen so many bands, but honestly, I can't think of one. I saw Motorhead. I got to see them live. Um, I can't think of one. I love to see Seven Dust. Lejeune is still a top five vocalist. I've never been to a concert, so any of the ones I like will do. Really? Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been very fortunate. I've seen King Diamond. I've seen Merciful Fate. Um, oh, that's cool. Yep. Yeah, I saw Fear Factory. I think it was the Obsolete tour. Remember, I was standing on the floor. It was a club. I was on the floor and I was singing back "Piss Christ," and I was doing like doing like the Jesus Christ pose there. And Dino was like pointing right at me when I was doing that. So I was like, "Thank you." Yeah, I can't really think of another band that I'd want to see before they hang it up. So, is it true Burton wasn't good live? I've always heard he couldn't hold it live. Well, this was a long time ago, so honestly, I couldn't tell you. I mean, a lot of his voice was processed and produced in the studio. So there was going to be a lot of reverb, a lot of echo on there. But from what I remember, he was good, you know. Yeah, I've seen Kiss twice, saw Trans Siberian Orchestra, um, Overkill, I've seen them. I've seen Napalm Death a couple of times, Immolation, Suffocation, Nile. Um, got to see Mayhem. That was something I never thought I'd get to see. Um, that was 2019 too. Um, Creed or Puddle of Mud? I'll thrash Creed actually between those two. Yeah, the Creed definitely had some good songs. I was never a Puddle of Mud fan. Um, who else have I got? Got to see Avenged Sevenfold, Volbeat, um, Biohazard, Sepultura, Pantera. I mentioned that before. Typo Negative, um, Life of Agony, but this is kind of after they really were something. Seeing Ozzy, Korn, not Ministry, Nine Inch Nails, Marilyn Manson, Van Hagar. I got to see them. Um, just specifying that to say that it was Van Halen, but it's with Sammy Hagar. So, I'm not being a prick. Um, I wish I could have seen Sepultura. The first five records are neck and neck with Pantera for the best five run. Absolutely. Absolutely. That was the tour I got to see. It was Pantera, Sepultura, Biohazard. Sick frickin' show, too. Glad I wasn't in the pit for that. Hmm. God, I'm trying to think. I was seeing the Misfits. Saw the Ramones. Um, Never saw AC/DC and don't really care to. Um, I still like Roots. I've got this love for Roots that will probably never go away. That's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with Roots. It's not their best work, in my opinion, but it's still good. It was the last, Cavalera collaboration. I would have loved to go see Slipknot when Paul and Joey were still alive. Never got to see Slipknot. That was one. It was the most aggressive Max ever was on vocals. Yes, I know the production is muddy, as is most of new metal, but it's still really good. Yeah, and that was that transition period. You know, there was the battles between Max and Igor, and Max wanted to do Soulfly and go into a different realm. And then Sepultura, changed up too. I never listened really to any of that era of Sepultura. Just didn't interest me.
You want to know how in sync they are? They're both bathing at the same time.
Oh boy. Godsmack 5 times, seen Papa Roach, Stained, and Metallica. And I'm talking strictly metal bands because there's other groups I've seen too and other artists. I know this will get me killed, but from a pure vocalist perspective, Derek Green is better than Max. The music Max was on is better though. No, you're not. I've heard that before, June. So that's not going to get you killed. I have heard that Derek Green is better vocally. Um, yeah, but it just I don't know what it was. You know, maybe it was just something new that I wasn't interested in checking out. Saliva and Puddle of Mud. Yeah, so maybe the one band besides Venom I really wish I could have seen live would have been Black Sabbath. Um, that's never going to happen, of course. So I don't get butthurt over the fact that bands like, oh, I'm never going to see these guys live. It doesn't matter to me nowadays. I'm so freaking old and jaded from. It's like I'd rather not leave the house. Thanks to YouTube, you can just sit down and watch any recent live performance of any group because someone's got a phone, someone's trying to pirate that shit and put it up on YouTube. You can see it yourself. I get the dislike for anything post Roots. They went more to a meat and potatoes groove metal sound and more political. Yes. I remember Freddie calling puddle of shit. Yes, that's true. Hi, Valani. How you doing, girl? I'd love to go see Brothers of Metal, but they haven't been over here yet. Yeah, so Sabbath would have been one. Venom would have been one. Um, I know Venom Inc. is out there, but it's not the same freaking thing. Snow? What's that? Hi, Captain. How you feeling today, Panda? Yeah, we got a couple inches out here, and it looks like we're getting more tomorrow. Arise and Chaos AD are albums I go back to constantly. Same here. And now the recording albums that Max and Igor have done are making modern versions of classics. Just stopped by, especially when I heard you say you saw. Yes, I did see Avenged Sevenfold. Hmm. I named my 1911 after the female singer Viva. Oh, Eva. Oh, okay. Sweet. Yeah, I think Chaos AD is a fantastic album. Nothing wrong with The Rise and, all that stuff too, but I always go back to Chaos. The song Propaganda has like one of the best grooves. Oh my God. You can't help but frickin' move and headbang to that. Nearly 60 here yesterday. The Midwest is so chaotic. Sounds it. Yeah, we're like 35. There's 2 inches of snow out there. I got to brush off the cars. And then tomorrow, another 1 to 3 inches, which who knows what that means. And then Wednesday, it's going to be 45 and probably rain and wash it all away. Fever broke, but my nose is still trying to run away from me, and I'm still coughing up a lung. So, yay! And on all that, the woman still has an incredible voice to sing. I've heard it. What does that say? Yelva? Okay. I bet that was awesome. But all right, love you, my friend, and I'll see you and everyone next time. Okay, Villani. Love you too, girl. We'll see us here soon. The breakdown riff on Dead Embryonic Cells is up there with Domination. But that was killer to see live, yes. Mm-hmm. Whose blood are you drinking? Don't worry about it. It's okay. I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you. I'm just kidding. It's cranberry juice. Which it is. That's Diet cranberry juice, actually. Blood of Limp Biscuit. Aha. Did it all for the nookie.
Sorry, do you mind if I walk past and look at something on the other laptop?
Go ahead.
Hey, people.
There she is.
Everything's picked up.
Okay.
You got 2 cats staring at me going, "Good lay down or what?"
3 can keep a secret if 2 are dead. I love that. I've never heard that before. That's brilliant. Not so much a voice right now. That ran away too for a bit. I tried to sing along with something yesterday, have the notes, just physically couldn't come out. I saw they still sell Clamato juice at the store the other day. I'm like, why? Who drinks that shit?
Just look for a second.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Each one's an original because it's tie-dyed by hand, and then they put the screen on it. I just want to get it in time to wash it beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's shopping?
Oh God, Junebug, yes. Well, plus him and Bad News didn't get along. And mostly I think it was Andre being a racist prick. So, and Bad News don't step down from no one. Tomato juice is nothing but the base for a Bloody Mary, right?
And many people would say, do you have tomato juice behind there or V8 juice? It was V8 juice, they didn't want it.
Mm.
Because V8 juice has a lot of things in it, including celery and all that. You want tomato juice because if the bartender is putting all the vegetables in there to puree it to make it a Bloody Mary, you don't want V8 juice. I've had customers come in with a can of tomato juice. They would hand it to me and say, now you can make me a Bloody Mary. And the owner of the bar was sitting across and went, hey, she can drink the V8. I said, you're really going to tell me that I can't make it with this can as I'm making it right in front of him? Mm-hmm. I was like, screw you. She's paying for the alcohol. And I'm getting the tip. Douchebag. Hope he's dead. Can't go this.
I can, but it's okay. Let the hate flow through you. Remember seeing Bad News talking about that? I believe that he said they made up and didn't have any issues after that. Who knows? I use spicy V8 when I make it as a shortcut. It works in a pinch.
Whatever you need to do. If you like it, that's fine.
Go for it. Yep.
I was just talking about some people's preferences. I took a sip of one once and went,
Headlock.
if I want horseradish, it better be on a steak.
Horseradish. Ugh.
You didn't know horseradish went into a Bloody Mary?
No, I thought it was like Tabasco sauce or something.
That too.
That too, on top of it?
And Worcestershire sauce.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Jesus Christ.
Salt and pepper, and of course a stalk of celery.
It's the healthy way to drink.
Well, if you order that in the evening, it makes me wonder what the hell you had for breakfast.
Just make a red eye.
I know.
I'm stuck with orange juice at the moment. Too bad I don't have any champagne. No mimosa for you.
How do you spell substitute?
Substitute. Substitute. Knowing that Andre died while on a trip for his dad's funeral is just heartbreaking. And he was, 45, I think?
Andre died in a plane? In a plane crash?
No, not a plane crash. No, he died of a heart attack.
That's what I thought. I just lost my... If I'm going to start reading a book, I'd like to know what it's about. So I had to go to Amazon and find out what the book's about that I got in there. Kindle Unlimited is $11.99.
Shouldn't that just be Sub Santa instead of Substitute Santa?
Ask the girl who wrote it. I didn't name it.
Dom Santa? Daddy
No,
Santa?
that's not the way it is.
My grandma actually got to meet Andre way back in the day. Always said how he was the most gentleman ever. Would have loved to meet him. That's why I never got to see Andre live or anything like that. Yeah, exactly. It's surprised he didn't have that massive heart attack long before that. True that. You may have seen the stories that he was on Princess Bride and he was so weak, his back was so messed up, he couldn't carry Robin Wright, the princess in that movie. And of course, the farting story, that's infamous. Still alive, not particularly happy about it. It's hard to watch the clip of Andre's last match. He absolutely loved the business. And even when he was weak, he still went out there and worked. Yeah. Michelle's reading a book about Daddy Santa. I need details. No, she's not. I'm ribbing her.
No, it's a substitute. It's a shifter book.
Yeah, it's a shifter book, yes.
And a man who is, it's that stereotypical, he's a woodworker and has his own shop, turns into a polar bear, and he has to be the emergency stand-in Santa at a Christmas village. And as soon as he sees the very harried girl who is trying to run the whole thing dressed up as an elf, he's like, whoa, my fated mate. But she is not a shifter, and she's only working there to help her family. So it's a mall, actually. I mean, how many people actually still go to the mall? So yes, he's a stand-in for a mall Santa for a week, and it's only 171 pages, which I could probably bang out for the.
Yeah, you can do that in no time.
If that's the thing with the Kindle
shifter book, still intrigued.
He turns into a polar bear. Yeah. If you get Kindle Unlimited, I highly recommend, men and women. Check out. I just noticed I'm doing this.
Yes, yes.
check out Zoe Chant books
Zoe Chant.
because it's 5 different authors,
That's the name.
and each one writes a different series, but they do it under the name Zoe.
Mm.
I already follow 3 of them that have come out as part of the group, but 2 of them want to remain anonymous.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever wrote this wants to remain anonymous because it's under the Zoe Champ marker,
Mhm.
not one of the other 3. It's confusing.
Yes.
Actually, if you have Facebook, I actually followed the page through you. It's the Zoe Champ fan page,
Mhm.
and it explains a lot.
I have
more.
unlimited to the search bar. And seeing Big Show now reminds me so much of Andre late in his years. The man can barely move. Seen him doing a match with Jericho on a cruise. I mean, Big Show's in better shape than Andre was. Paul White had the same disease that Andre did, but Paul had the surgery to hinder the problems, and he's taken much better care of himself physically. Every wrestler is going to be hurting later in life. That just goes with the territory, unfortunately.
Who is going to the Kindle Unlimited?
Panda is.
Oh, okay, that made it easier.
Mhm.
I'll list a couple of other things that you can look at.
Mhm.
You're talking to the right person.
Mhm.
Is she not on Twitter?
No.
Okay, because that's how you reach me.
Mhm.
I
By the way,
said
Panda, have you figured out a contingency plan if they do dump TikTok in January?
they better not, because a lot of people are gonna.
And they don't care if they're pissed or not.
Oh, okay, this one, a substitute Santa, and this one was adorable. A Christmas like no otter. I own that one. It is so cute. I've got books
A
in
Christmas like no otter.
otter.
There we go. Twitter is a cesspool. That it is. That's why I'm on Blue Sky too. Blue Sky is way better. I currently have a Google Doc with all my ideas written down in it to hopefully make it a TV show. I have a lot of characters, alien races, and a ton of story stuff. Good. Keep it up, man.
One more Zoe Chant for her because it's on the same page as this one.
Mhm.
You'll have to type it. Operation Wolf Rescue. The ones I'm giving you are short.
Operation Wolf Rescue. They're short, she said. So
I have books that you've bought me. I haven't even had a chance to read. But there's 240 in mine. How many does Panda have?
yeah.
Because my aunt has she has 3 or 4 Kindles and they're loaded, but she's a speed reader.
Mm-hmm. I don't really care. I don't make any money from TikTok. They've threatened that for years. I believe it when I see it. Okay.
Just going through my
I just
library.
suck at everything involved to write it.
Fire and Rescue Shifters First Mission.
Mm.
That's a really great one. It's the beginning of that series, but it's a short, adorable. I read it all the time. So if you want to type that one in,
Fire and Rescue.
Fire and Rescue Shifters ... First Mission. It's those 2 dots side by side on top of each other. I'm sorry, Kim.
Yeah.
Turn it, Michelle.
Panda, she's just throwing titles at me, so I'm just tagging you for them. So, Fire and Rescue. Panda's father was a fireman too.
Oh. Fire and Rescue Shifters.
If I could type this morning, it would be a miracle.
With 2 dots.
First Mission.
If you read that, you're going to want to get hooked and read the entire series. And a lot of these, this one's actually based over in England.
Mm.
That's the girl from
Michelle,
there.
dear, when I move, it's going to take an entire moving crew just to move them. It's a problem. Yeah, she has a lot of books. We're talking about novels. I actually managed to write about something that was bugging me, so that's good. These are more short stories.
Zoe Chant's books are nice quick, easy reads. And the last one. If she wants to take a tropical holiday, you know that I'm going to do this one.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
The Shifting Sands
Sands.
series. First book is Tropical Tiger Spy. It now currently is a 13-book series.
Prisoner, you can always send it to me. I just can't guarantee when I'm going to have time to check it out, but if you could, that'd be fine. I don't mind looking at it if you are willing to share it, so that's fine. You've been listening to audiobooks? Who you listened to lately? Oh my God, what an ass.
Who is that?
Stephanie Vacher. Checking NXT.
Yeah, I wonder if she knows it's up that high.
Oh, she knows. Do you honestly think she doesn't know her butt crack is up that much?
The last time I saw one that high up, it was on Sasha after she got thrown around by Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
She probably got fined for it for no goddamn reason.
I'm too pale for the tropics, but I'll look into it. So are we. It's okay.
No, but it's a wonderful tropical getaway. Shifting Sands is an island resort that is exclusively for shifters to go.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a behind-the-scenes story. I'm glad I was able to help.
Mm-hmm.
Load up that Kindle.
You can remove all those things too. We were doing a search on that
Oh,
last week.
I
Like
was
expensive toys and
just looking at some
the
of them
fact
going,
these Lego sets are just so freaking expensive is
I was at
ridiculous.
$900 for a Millennium Falcon. You had one. Where is it?
It's in the bedroom.
I thought you had it up here.
I did. I moved it.
Oh, don't do that. Makes me feel dizzy. Makes me feel goofy.
Yahoo!
Nope, you didn't get it.
No, I didn't. So.
I'm not taking those pain pills. I act all goofy. West Wing.
West Wing, I know.
Jesus, slow.
My fingers aren't fast enough. Fast as fluff, boy.
Oh yeah, anybody out there wants a really good animal laugh? Dusty Douglas.
Mm.
Do you know how many of these Squishmallows I've seen in every store I've walked into?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they're the big thing.
I didn't realize how big. I think they got Christmas ornaments.
Prisoner, I got your link. Thank you.
Don't need it. I don't need it.
I don't need it. Yes, reminder, Friday is Friday the 13th.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Shut up, dude. This could be your
I
mom
voted
and
for
dad.
Bartlett, and same here. No, you don't have to. It's okay.
I keep them down. All right, no, I'm not placing the order. I'm just showing you what I was doing. And I needed to remember that. Who wants to buy us stuff for our cats?
Yeah, we're making a wish list for the kitties.
Just blankets. And actually, you can see it. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, the towels are in there. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I went through.
Prisoner, if I go to look at it, do you have to approve me every time, or is it a one-time thing?
I'm sorry. Is this better?
That's fine.
And I put those in there.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that this right?
Yep.
I put the wrong one in. No, I didn't. I put the right
No,
one.
yeah, that's the one. Mm-hmm.
And rollers. Hey, check it out. Catnip candy canes. The only treats that I can order on here, and because of your tie, they're catnip filled avocados.
Oh, okay. It's a one-time thing. Okay, let me just get into it. So you do that now, and not have to worry about it later on.
There's nothing in here really over the $30 range. I don't do that. Unless you just want to donate. I told Scott we don't need anything. Just like to spoil our cats. Waiting for that to stop. So you can stay on these.
My cat is easy to buy for. Just set her in floor with a box and wrapping paper, and she goes wild. Yep.
Magic wouldn't get into a box for almost the first year she was here. Suddenly, this past summer, she decided she wanted to get into them, and she loves paper bags. 10 cents at the grocery store, worth every penny of that 10 cents. Because she'll get in one, Scarlet will get in another one, and then they like to run at each other and they come out. And then it's, hey, you want to play first one to die? Yeah, you already got it. Okay, all right. Safe word tune. Turn.
Mhm. Okay, prisoner. I think I got in there.
I love this shirt on him.
Thank you, Rachel, but we don't need anything. We're fine.
We don't need anything. Donations for the third cat. No, Mama G, she said, put together a Christmas list. No, I'm not going to.
Mm-mm.
I'll send out a wish list for the cats. We don't need anything.
I can't use ribbon when wrapping presents. Annabelle eats them all.
You know the ribbon like you would wrap around a package? I had 3 of them still in the house from last year. I used the scissors to make it curl.
Mm-hmm.
Magic has 3 of them. She goes over and takes them out of the cat toy box, and she will play with them. Just have a field day with them by herself. They are good about finding their own thing to do. Rainbow catnip balls. Put those on the floor.
Oh yeah, they have a time with those.
Yeah. Well, Magic doesn't do it when Scarlet's around. Are you flexing?
Are you flexing? No, I spend a little time.
Glad the girls weren't in here for that.
I made the camera shake on that one though. Don't kiss him. You have no idea where he's been.
For over 20 years, I know where he's been.
She knows exactly where I've been. Mm-hmm. Bed, living room, here.
And I've been to his office.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Those are the only places I go. And
I didn't go to Ohio.
No.
So really, it's all of you that were in Ohio that have to tell me what happened.
Mm-hmm.
If something happened that I don't know about.
She knows about everything. I told her everything. So nothing else that happened there besides what I told her. So it was the annual time to see Roy's ass again. That did happen. So.
And you got to be on the show. The TikTok stream.
And the TikTok stream. I'm afraid it's going to mess up her intestines if I let her eat them. Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, that. What was it? The rainbow balls. They're actually made of a type of yarn that doesn't bother the intestines of a cat because they're not allowed anywhere near my knitting bags.
Nope.
But these, Scarlet will pick them up and carry them around like they're her kittens. Then I'll be like, where'd they all go? Oh, they're underneath the other kitchen chair that's against the door. Got it. Or behind the stove. Remember when we found 2 of them?
It's okay, Sean. Don't worry about it. You know what? I was just scrolling back in the messages and I had already sent you the link before and you have read it. Oh, it's the same one. Okay. I know it sounded familiar when I glazed over it, but I should reread it because it was so long ago. So I will do that.
You know what's the most priceless thing to me? When I walk in and he's sitting on the couch and Scarlet is sitting right here.
I'm slumped down on the couch and she is right here.
The man who never really thought that he would be a cat daddy. And Magic, she doesn't jump on you. She doesn't want to be held. I make her agree with it, even just for 5 minutes.
Make her forces,
Yeah, that kind of thing. But with him, she'll hop up on the couch and let him give her attention. She's older. She's more independent. That's all. I still think that humane societies and a lot of people phone in ages of cats. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a guessing game.
Yeah, it's a guessing game. Magic doesn't act like she's 9 when she's running through the house like her ass is on fire.
Nope.
And Scarlett's looking on from the table.
So many jokes. Shut up, Panda. Hmm.
Yeah, I thought you were wearing your cat daddy.
Nope. Star Wars today. So
That's fine.
I could have worn the cat daddy, but I was like, Star Wars mood. So. 5.
Oh, is that what you want? Actually, that would have been 10. No. I'm not my Uncle David.
Not yet.
No, I'm not. Hey, I told you, number one rule in our house is that our house does not smell like we have cats. And it does not.
No. There's a candle right here to prove that.
No, what it is we use the right kind of litter. I'm always picking up after them. I'm always taking care of them. And it's because I think to do that. Now, you go to the Humane Society, yes, it does smell like that. But you're talking about a lot of cats.
I swear she was dropped as a fur baby. Oh, Panda, have you gotten a lot of comments about the Holy Diver video? Because I watched it, loved it, and I was about to come in here and start doing comments on it and kind of give some information about Dio and of Lilith, not Lilith, but Liliac. But I was like, no, let me see if other people get in there. Because one of the reasons I mentioned it, and once again, shout out to Deb Klima, because she's the one who told me about Liliac. And I got a lot of hits when I did those reactions, and I was hoping it would translate over to your channel. Looks like you're getting a few on there, not as much as you get with the ones with your buddy in Australia, which is all good. But I think it was doing very well. But did you get a lot of comments about that? Yes, several. Cool. I could have gone into a whole dissertation about the history of Ronnie James Dio and his influence on metal, the subgenre of power metal, of which that song is. Hence why you see a lot of dragons and sorcery and stuff like that in those videos. So, Panda is she's a notch above a reactor. She's an analyst. She will analyze songs. Let me put her over here real quick. Let me plug her. She will analyze an original song, and then she will check out a cover version and analyze the two together. Hence the name of her channel being "I've Got You Covered." So. Yeah, that Liliac video is quite old. They are all related. They're all brothers and sisters. So, yep, it's a family thing. The Partridge family of metal, if you will. And yes, when you see metalheads doing this, that's because of Dio.
Gene copyrights everything else.
Like air and breathing and shoes and everything else.
Did he copyright orange shoes?
We haven't negotiated plugging anything yet, my good sir. The day is young. So.
T-shirt, 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 t-shirt. Starting laundry. Not only an office, but laundry central.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, legend.
Thank God you've got 40 t-shirts.
Yeah. That's just in the drawer in the bedroom. That doesn't count.
No, it is.
Does that count this too?
That's about 32, and there are 8 in there. There are ones you would wear more often.
Mm-hmm.
The Paul Heyman guy, Shinsuke Nakamura, the designs are, I think, what put them in there.
That might be a video I'm going to do for members next year. Is just go into my T-shirt drawer here, this trunk here, and just pull out my old T-shirts because every one of them has a story. So.
And there is, I think, more T-shirts, but you took them out and put them in the closet. Some of the wrestlers, like Big Vigo and things like that, I think those are in there.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a guess. You can ask me questions, that doesn't mean I know it.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing I tell the girls when they look at me. I go, you look at me like I have the answers. I don't. Sorry for the backstage commentary.
Mm-hmm. I love music that goes big and epic as a rule. I mean, think about it. Opera background, exactly. So,
I think these are all yours. Texas. Oh, this is the new one that I bought you that I thought was black. It's a Zig.
no.
No, it goes underneath your blue shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Ramones. Godfather. That's mine. I know where to hide the bodies. Some of these are from Christmas and last year, and they still look brand new. That's how good I am. Oh, okay, work T-shirt.
Oh, the funny thing was too. Since I did request the Dio version of Holy Diver and the Liliac version of Holy Diver, I was thinking to myself, oh, I should send Panda another reactor request. I remembered I had to cancel my subscription to her Patreon, which gives you that option. Lo and behold, she's on a TikTok stream. I'm interacting with her while I'm driving. She's like, oh, be sure to send me a reactor request. I'm like, I didn't sign up. She's like, you've done it. I can do it too. I'm like, fine.
What are you, a nice person?
Yes.
Hell,
Got to unbox my massive Funko Black Friday box that's sitting in the kitchen. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Get into that. I basically have Mannheim Steamroller and TSO on repeat for Christmas music. I've been nice not subjecting y'all to that on TikTok every day. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't be, against it. But other people might, so that's fine. Mannheim Steamroller, cool. TSO, love it. I know you love that song, The First Snow. Yes, voice play is actually how me and Panda met because I think it was Carnival who asked me to check out voice play, and I started doing reactions. Panda found mine and started interacting with me here, and boom, that's how it happens. Yes, yeah, she is. Yeah, she's all about voice play. She's all about voice play. Um, Especially, she loves those guys. She was a music student. She is a singer. She has all that background to her. So getting into a group of gentlemen who do the a cappella thing, she's all about that. But also is a fan of Home Free, the Bass Gang, various other groups, Pentatonics, groups of that nature. So Old City Bar. Oh my God. Dude, I haven't heard that song in so long, but I flash right back to it. Man. That's a great one. Mm-hmm. I was playing Christmas Eve Sarajevo on the Twitch stream this past week. I do mean playing it, not a guitar, on bass. And also I do Requiem, Requiem the Fifth. So it's Beethoven and Mozart. Although when I was trying to play it, my barring is off, so I wasn't smooth with it. Mm-hmm. Yep, she's a big fan of Jeff Castellucci as well. Mad Russian's Christmas. Yeah, no matter of fact, I saw my Facebook memories that we saw TSO 16 years ago. Yeah, it's 2008. We saw them. and I think I may have mentioned this before, but when TSO goes to different areas, they hire local musicians to be in their orchestra. And a girl who grew up next to me has gone on to become a very good viola player, and she was hired by TSO to play in their orchestra for a show. Me and Scott are going to do a song, just have to figure out how. Yeah, we've been trying to go back and forth with ideas on how to do the recording of it. So the Uber driver doesn't speak English. There's a shock. Don't think I'm getting my walking cane back. Even they charge $20. Yeah. Every time I hear anything about a mad Russian, I think of Rasputin. Then I think about Anastasia and Rasputin's song in the movie. Right. So that's weird for me. I think of Alan Rickman because he did a movie about Rasputin on HBO years ago, which was phenomenal. More the fact that he was phenomenal as Rasputin. Because we're going to be past the time frame that Panda and I could do a Christmas song. I think if we could try to hook up something for March for St. Patrick's Day, some kind of Celtic music, that would be on point. All the TikTok edits on the Winter Soldier and Rasputin song, chef's kiss. Fancy plastic glass there, yes. Give me a plastic glass. See what I can do. Prisoner, don't know if you're asking me, because if you are, I don't know. If someone else can take that one, go for it. Oh yes, Panda. Prisoner has requested a reaction, and the song might be something you may have seen or will be interested in, because it's a song called Blacksmith Blacksmith, a D&D folk song. It's by, what is it? Chase Noseworthy, The Bardic Hearth. So it's about 3 minutes. So I'll be doing that one sometime soon. Yeah, you saw the seam at the bottom? Yes. I have several Celtic songs I know, and there's always Isle of Iris Free, Bing Crosby, but we need to find it as a duet. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Actually, let me see if I can send you something, Panda. Yes. So, Panda, I'll send you this. It's not a great recording on my end by any means necessary, but this is a song maybe we could look into. I'm hoping it's the actual file. Yeah, it'll be the file, not just a picture.
Do you need a snack or something while you're sitting
I'm okay. I'm going to sign off in a little bit and probably have some lunch. It's okay.
I'm not in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm being demanded for attention.
I mean, what I sent you is not necessarily a Celtic song, but it's one that we could, maybe in the same vein as. Mommy, 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 ma, ma, ma.
All right, now you're scaring her.
Hi. Oh yeah, Prisoner. I think you gave me a Brothers of Metal song to check out a while ago. Prisoner is a Ren Fair fan, and so is Panda. So. Mhm. And Prisoner works nights. That's why we usually don't see him in the chats because he's at work. So.
Yeah, it really does feel like I have Stewie following me around right now. She's out cold the minute I walk into a room. Boing.
Mhm.
Yeah, 9 years old my ass.
Yeah, it's called the Chemical Workers song, and just that one particular. But that girl does a lot of stuff on TikTok, Instagram, and things like that. Has a magnificent a cappella voice. I sound horrible next to her, but that's kind of my brand. So, but yeah.
Excuse me.
Or I'm sleeping. True. Yeah. Right. So, yes, yes, yes. Thank you. But actually, I hadn't heard that TikTok in a while. I downloaded a few TikToks just in case it does go away in January, which again I don't care. But I saved a few for myself just in case. I did a lot of like voice acting stuff on there in the old days, and I kind of liked them, so that's why I wanted to keep them for posterity. Yeah, so hopefully I can get the recording done today. Um, Play around with the instruments over there. We can decorate. So, yeah, see, exactly, Panda. Yeah, Doris, I think you sound fantastic. Like I've lost a lot of my vocal training, so I'm not great a cappella. So stick a song on, I can sing along with it, but anyway, I would love to, prisoner, or I can do the audiobook for you, the audiobook recording. I don't mind doing that too. Yeah, yes, you did say you have no internal metronome, so well, that'd be quite a bit right. Yeah, I can't find my key, and you can't get on time, so we'll meet each other in the middle. Meet each other halfway. Cheers. Which one's meowing? Is it Magic? She can't hear me. Just figured out how to write a book. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry, prisoner. Don't worry so much about the how. Just start writing. Just write. Okay. Any author will tell you, how do you become an author? Just write. Okay. No matter what it is, just write something. It could be a paragraph, it could be 2 lines, or it could be a few pages. Just get into it. Start writing down stuff. Write it, read it back to yourself. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Edit it, change it up, throw it away, start over. But no matter what, just write. Half the reason I didn't go pro, to be honest. As you'll see in the link, I have no idea how to structure anything. Again, don't worry about structure. Don't worry about that stuff right now. You need to find your voice, and the only way to do that is by starting to get into it. I'm very lucky that right up here, I have a story that was published. Honestly, it was a lot of who I knew rather than what I did. They say it was a nice story. I appreciate that, and it did get published there. Um, it's not going to change the world. I'm not going to hang my hat on it. Um, but it's just something that I write the way I talk, and that's how I produced that story. Because the story I actually wrote was way too long for this kind of project. This is for short stories, and I was writing a novella, 15, 16,000 words, and I was just pouring it out. I would send it to my friend. He's like, "It's good, but you need to edit this, need to change this, need to do this, that, and the other thing." And then I was trying to champ it down to fit the format for this book. It wasn't going to happen, so I had to write something completely different in the same vein of it. So it's a work in progress. Even though technically I'm an author because I am published, I don't consider myself one. Then I didn't want to have to rely on such an uncertain career. I like being able to reliably pay my bills. Little things like that. And prisoner also, depending upon the equipment you have, there are talk to text functions on computers. That's a big thing for me, is because I'm a horrible typer, and if there was no backspace, I wouldn't be able to communicate because I'm constantly mistyping shit. So if you have some kind of way of, maybe for me, it would be more advantageous to do like a talk to text thing, like you know say it out loud, let it write it down, try to see if there's some kind of, if there's something there. I keep my artistic endeavors as hobbies, keep them enjoyable from. Yeah, that's what you have to. You never want to engage in a hobby or an activity or something like that to where you feel like it's a chore doing it. Um, Back when I was in the wrestling business, especially when I was running shows, I never wanted to have the mentality of, I can't wait for the show to be over. I never wanted to have that, because if you have that mentality, the game's over. It's done. You're not going to enjoy it no matter what. If you have the intention of, well, this will be over today, thank God, what's the point of doing it? You're not going to have fun no matter what. And the last show I ever ran was that one time I had that feeling. And, there were certain other circumstances leading to me leaving the business, but it was kind of cool that that was the last one because I did have that feeling. So any endeavor you get into, writing, singing, dancing, painting, whatever it is, if you get that mentality of, well, I got to do something here, let me just bang this out and not worry about it. It's self-defeating in a way. So because you're not going to be able to put everything into it. The YouTube channel, is, for me, it's more. I'm looking more forward to doing it nowadays because I've gotten back into the ideal of just doing one video a week. When I was trying to do a lot of content, I felt like I was doing it because I had to, not because I was enjoying it. Now I can kind of do stuff and just like back up and say, one video a week, I can look forward to this now, and when I get to that, I can enjoy it more. Google Docs, that's my equipment. Well, I'm talking about if you have the capability of doing the talk to text thing, or if you don't mind typing. So expensive hobbies, but we don't talk about that. I refuse to add up receipts. Doing this live chat, I'll say to myself, what do I want to talk about? I have no clue. So I'm hoping, someone stokes the fire with some kind of topic that we can get into. Or, oh, I haven't seen this person in a while. I hope they show up, or just, oh, this person's probably going to show up. I'm going to hear about this. Rachel showed up. I'm like, oh, how was the movie? How was the movie she went to see Friday night? So that kind of stuff. Panda shows up. How you feeling? Because I know you've been sick and everything else. Getting to see you, Chris. Sorry for using your real name, real first name, but prisoner, Chris. Um, you getting on this topic about writing and creating stuff in that respect. So that's something I look forward to every week. It's a new adventure. It's a new experience that we're going to have and hopefully have it together. I'm actually doing as therapy. I needed something that I enjoyed that I could stay motivated about, something to keep me from sliding into depression from inactivity. That was actually, I think that was we saw that a lot during 2020 with the pandemic. There was a huge uptick in YouTube streamers and Twitch streamers and TikTok creators and things like that because people were stuck inside. They needed to have an outlet to stay motivated and stay moving. Otherwise, they would fall into that depression. The winter blues that hits all of us. Um, what's it called? The cabin fever. That hits all of us in the wintertime, at least here in the Northeast where we have all the bad weather happening. Um, the YouTube thing, the Twitch thing was ways of getting out of that mentality for me. So it's helped me a lot. I've been thinking about writing a proper pilot episode and either name it and either name is fine. There you go. And in case you don't know this prisoner or whatever, you can go out there. You can find so many templates or so many examples of pilot episodes of TV shows and follow the format along. Uh, what's the line? When you copy from one person, it's plagiarism. When you copy from many, it's research. Right now, I'm only keeping on schedule with it because people are paying for requests on Patreon. I'm hoping soon it'll become a routine that I'm self-motivated to keep up with. I just need to decide more stuff with the characters, like names and genders for some of them. I stay working for a greedy, humane company. mm-hmm. Yeah, I did the Patreon thing, and this might be repetitive. I apologize if you heard this before, but I did the Patreon thing for a while, and it was very successful for me. It was keeping me motivated with stuff, and it was a top tier deal where my top tier was $20, and I had 5 people lined up for that. But a part of that deal was there would be a monthly reaction request, and my schedule at the time, I did it for a few months. I think it started in September of 2021, and it was going pretty good at the beginning. Unfortunately, a lot of stuff was happening in real life, taking away my focus from it. And because people were paying to me, I thought it was a significant amount. I wasn't producing the best material. I wasn't producing the best content. I wasn't enjoying it as much. And it was not lost on me that people were paying for that. And if I'm not going to provide them a good product that they're paying for, I'm not going to be happy about it. And I feel like I'm going to be taking advantage of them. So in February of that year of 2022, 6 months later, I had to stop it because I just felt like I wasn't doing these people right. And That's where I started doing the, okay, if you donate $20 during a given month, you get a reaction. I will get to it when I can. So it's not a guaranteed monthly thing because my schedule does not allow for that. Because it's fun, let's be honest. We got here early, had to wait for them to open, but they've been open for 2 minutes. Okay. Yes, good luck at bingo. Jellyfish. In the end, I try to make sure that I am human, and sometimes I will not have the spoons to keep filming. If I have to refund, that's fine. My real life comes first, right? Exactly, and it has to. Yeah, so yeah, make sure that my subscribers know that I'm human, right? Yeah, yeah, that's this is not what we do for a full-time job. I have friends who are content creators on a full-time basis, and I hear about the lives they lead, and it's not easy. It's not an easy life to lead. It's not easy work. Got home from emergency yesterday to find my pipe and tobacco order demolished by shipping. For fuck's sake. Jesus. His pipe and tobacco order gets demolished. He forgot his cane in the car and they won't give it back to him. Ugh. Oh, sorry, cold meds making me think I typed something when I haven't. Don't you love that? Oh yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. I'm talking about my friends who are content creators, full time, and they run a company um, based upon their content, and it completely consumes their lives. Also, it's a case of they're trying to make ends meet with their facilities and stuff they do. Sometimes the folks get paid, sometimes they don't. So, not my occasional blonde tendencies. My dog is starting staring at me, and I don't know for what. Yeah, you already took him for a walk. Well, I am going to start to wrap this up soon, though, because I do want to have some lunch, try to get the recording done. We have to decorate, all kinds of stuff we have to get done today. So, um, plan for this week: Wednesday night, December 11th, will be Twitch, 8 or 8:30. That's the plan right now. Um, and Friday night we'll be back on here for the usual hangout. This Sunday will be Prisoner's Reaction, that D&D inspired song there. And then the following week will be Legends Reaction Request, the Saxon song about Lemmy. And that's going to be the last video of the year. Um, on top of that, just be the live streams. Probably won't do an end of the year video. There's a lot I could talk about this year, but those videos don't really do a lot content wise. So food is probably a good idea, but that means I have to get out of bed. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. I have to, but that's up to you. Got to get Annabelle trained on that stuff, right? Yeah, good luck with that. And apologies, I'm a sweaty mess, but that's just me. I'm a naturally sweaty person, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'll be looking forward to checking out that video, Prisoner. I really am. so far away. Yeah, too bad she doesn't have thumbs. Yeah, that's true. She's got a mouth. She can just grab something with her teeth and carry it to you. You know, she could do that. One of those caddy things you made. You know, the thing you'd made for movie night with the popcorn and the candy and stuff like that. The caddy carrier. Yeah. And she's a brat, so I'm doomed. Well, you know. None of my Funko are Chase. I don't know what that means. Does that mean none of the Funkos you got in your Black Friday box are good? Or anything new that you didn't get? Ugh. No, today was the review of Bathory's debut album that me and Ricky did. So that went up today. And if anybody checks out the video, the sound quality is not the best. On Ricky's end, we didn't balance it out properly. I tried to up um, his audio level best I could. Um, yeah, so again, baby steps on trying to get this done. More of those coming in the new year. No, I got to give away two He-Man and two Duff McKagan. Okay. Chase just meant random variant. Okay. I have a love-hate relationship with mystery boxes. Sometimes I get all kinds of good, cool stuff. Sometimes it's a total bust. Like the gold Lemmy was a chase. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's my Lemmy right there. Yeah, there's a lot of like metal places I've seen did heavy metal places that do the mystery box thing. A lot of horror mystery box stuff, and I'm just too like no, I'm not going to take the risk. I have a few Funkos. The oddest one I have is the elevator dead guy from Die Hard 1. Ho ho, now machine. You have that one? God. You have Carl's brother? Eguda. That is insane. I love that. Yeah, all my Funkos are displayed behind me. That's all I have. But again, you can't really see the Metallica one because of the reflection of the light from the curtain over here. So I'll have to see what I can do about that. And I have to see if I'm going to duct tape this light over here. Oh yeah, please send me a pic. I'd love to see that. I do mystery boxes of dice because I have plenty of dice goblin friends to trade with. Gotcha. I maybe ask this every time. Panda, you know about Roll for Sandwich, right? Were you the one that told me about that? I have a lot of friends who are into D&D and dice games and stuff like that. So someone told me about Roll for Sandwich, and I've checked out his stuff. I think it's hilarious, but I wasn't sure if it was you that told me about it or not. Know your audience, as it were. Yeah. Ed 209 was bigger than expected. Oh, sweet. Wasn't me, but I know it. Okay. Yeah, there it is. That's the dead guy from the elevator from Die Hard. They will make a freaking Funko of everything. Oh my God, Panda, this is for you. I just got this from our friend Rhonda. See if I can make that a little kind of get that any brighter, any darker, or something like that. Or it gets nope, doesn't. Ah, shit. I'll just send this to you because it looks like shit on the camera. So. Can I roll for a Reuben? Yes. Oh, that could be a nice trippy movie to watch on a cold meds, the new D&D movie. I was like, dude, you have my Discord. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I just sent it to you. Screenshot of it. Oh, last night I'm on my phone trying to download some TikTok stuff, and somehow I got an Instagram and I started a video call with the guys from the Shadow Cult. It was like 11 o'clock at night. Levi answered, Walter answered, Boss answered. I interrupted Levi's recording of his end of the year video. I interrupted Boss's live stream, and Walter was playing Batman. I was like, guys, if it's 11 o'clock at night and I hit the button, it's probably a butt dial. You don't have to answer. But we had like a 10-minute conversation real quick. So I'll take a muffaletta. Yeah, the roll for sandwich dude. This is what he does. He just what it is. He rolls for sandwich. He lets fate decide his lunch. So first he rolls for the bread, which could be rye, it could be sourdough, or it could be whatever's in his freezer. One time he did a couple of like biscuit cookie things. Yeah. Then he rolls for the main. Could be a lunch meat, could be leftovers. Then he rolls for cheese. Could be a spread, could be sliced cheese, could be any of that stuff. Then he rolls 2 dice for roughage. Then he rolls for wild, which could be candy corn, it could be popcorn, it could be, spicy jelly. And then he rolls for sauce. And that could be a spicy sauce, it could be a sweet sauce, it could be anything. So then he folds it together, puts 2 toothpicks in it, cuts it in half, shows you the cross section, then he eats it and lets you know what he thinks of it. So, and I hear cheese. Actually, Tejas, I'm wrapping up right now, so I'm. If that's not Destiny, I don't know what is. Yes, Netherlandians out there. We have to get Netherlandian trending because I invented that, and apparently that's going to become the new name of the country. So buying a set of those dinner dice. I've always struggling to decide what's for dinner. Okay. All that stuff just makes me think of the episode of The Big Bang Theory where Sheldon was rolling dice for all his decisions. Whether he had to go to the bathroom or not, how much of his face he was going to shave, what he was going to have for dinner. Yeah, and speaking of lunch, I'm going to have lunch right now and I get to get going on the day. But I thank you guys for hanging out with me. This was a very nice Sunday afternoon hangout. Uh, neither regioner, Reaganers, regioners, whatever it is. Nether regioners, that was it. Yes. Can we include Luxembourg within the Netherlandian kingdom? I need their free transit. Absolutely. When I become the new PM of Netherlands, we're going to declare war on Luxembourg, take them over, we'll get the transit. I'll put you in charge so you can get free rides. That's how we're going to do stuff. So if the presidents, can pardon anybody they want. By the way, who cares? Doesn't affect your life, doesn't affect mine, so don't make a big deal out of it. And if they can hire anybody they want as their friends in the cabinet, I can do that stuff too. So, prisoner, be safe. Metal Dad, another Metal Dad person out there. I got that from Levi. I'm everyone's Metal Dad now. Scott for President 2025. Well, they already had the election here, so. Yeah. Never heard of a muffaletta before, but sounds like something I would shout. Yes, I think you would too. Muffaletta also sounds like it could be a very cool drag name. Mary Muffaletta. I think that'd be fun. Metal President 2025. I am not worthy of that title, trust me. Olive tapenade. I know what that is. I would never eat it, but I know what that is. So yay, me. Yeah, tonight I think I'm just doing a frozen pizza for dinner because we did a big to-do last night. So oh, for sure. I guess I could be a metal dad in the respect that there's so much metal happening nowadays that I'm not aware of. You check out, Thrash Maniac or Horror Master or Boss. These guys are going to talk about so many albums this year that I had no clue even happened. Um, so go eat lunch, Scott. I'm trying. Levi did tell me what his favorite album of the year is, so I'm going to try to check that out. Hopefully, I'll get some time so I can really sit down and enjoy that. I'm going to get Caspelon later, but I don't think you know that. No, I don't know that. Is that some kind of weed? I don't know. So RuPaul's Drag Race, funny as hell. I've never get to see the show, so. But I think the name I've heard once that would be a great drag name is Buster Taint. Let that sink in, process it, you'll get there. It consists of a layer of French fries placed into a disposable metal takeaway tray, you have me so far, topped with whatever that is, Schwarzenegger or gyro meat, covered with slices of Gouda cheese, and heated in an oven. So it's essentially it's poutine. It's Dutch poutine. So that's fine. All good. Enjoy that. I think I'm just gonna have peanut butter. And I do have Doritos. I can do that too. So oh, it's Capsulon. Capsulon. Oh, that's the name of a star, isn't it? Or a planetary object? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. All right. Stop it. Okay. I don't know what the word is you just said. Poutine is a oh god, I'm going to get into this now. Poutine is a mostly a French Canadian thing. It's French fries, cheese curds, and gravy. Yes. So it sounds like basically the same thing. All right. Now with that being said, I'm gonna go eat lunch and wish you guys well. I hope everyone feels better. Panda, hope you feel better. And Prisoner, great seeing you, my friend. I'll try to check out your stuff more often. Legend, so sorry about the cane. If I could, I would be buying you a cane right now and just sending one to you too, but I can't. So, but maybe I can later on this month. Who knows? But with all that being said, thank you guys again. I appreciate and love all of you guys, and I hope you have a good day. I'll see you guys soon. I'll join the Discord soon. Please do. Yes, I want to see pictures. So, yeah, it's probably not the same, but it sounds it, but it probably is. So, all right. I'll see you guys soon. More inside.